When I first started working with Agatha, I had been on medication, blood pressure medication for well over 20 years. And within a few short months of working with Agatha, I was able to have that under control. My numbers are wonderful right now. She taught me what food was. She taught me how to eat. She took me to the market to show me what to buy. She put me on a food plan that wasn't hard at all, wasn't boring, but was nutritious and full of everything that I needed.
Agatha's client, Nikki, is a lot like the rest of us, just trying to dodge the wrong food while trying to eat right. Now, Agatha Achindu is a nutrition health coach who focuses on guiding individuals towards a fulfilling life. Let's talk about some of the things that you did with Nikki. You say it's important for us to take a look inside our pantries, right? A close look. The drawers, the pantries, wherever else we may stash food, right? Because what can we learn about what we're doing right and wrong?
I think the most important thing, one, is to believe that the human body does have the capacity to heal. Like for somebody like Nikki, she'd been on blood pressure medication for 20 years and it was beginning to affect her kidneys. She didn't even believe that she could get better. But when we got into her pantry, from the type of oils that she used, we had to change it to making sure that she was eating more whole foods because life is hectic where we are. This is United States. We have work, we have kids, but I really worked with her how to plan meals, the things that she needed to get off her pantry with a ton of preservatives that her body couldn't even process. The type of parts that she was using that was peeling and leaching little metals into the food that never even crossed her mind. All those were things that helped her. And type of movement, because again, from a holistic perspective, it's not just about what we eat. It's how we eat. It's how we move our body. It's how we sleep. All those things.
And that's why it's also important to make sure you're having a conversation with your physician, your primary healthcare provider about these same topics as well. Let's talk about your cookbook, Bountiful Cooking. I love it. Tell me more about Bountiful Cooking. That's also tasty and satisfying, right? Because sometimes the healthy stuff is really good, but it's like, okay, now what else you got?
And I think that's the myth, because when I grew up, food to me was so tasty. And until I came to the United States, I didn't realize that there was food that wasn't healthy. Wow. So my belief around food was that
perspective that is.
It truly is. And so when I moved here, just experiencing food, like taking peas and putting it in my mouth and going, why doesn't this taste like peas? Because that's some of the things that we lose when it comes to convenience. Because as Julia's child, and I'm so happy that you quoted her. She's one of my favorite humans. When food is fresh from the ground, it tastes absolutely delicious.
It does.
It starts losing a lot of its finesse when it lasts longer and longer. And with Bountiful Cooking, I just felt so strongly that I want people to experience what healthy food tastes like.
So many people started gardens in the pandemic when we had to, eat from the backyard. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what this is really supposed to taste like.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you make a wonderful point there. All right, I want to get to another Portia viewer from Michigan. She has a question about how food relates to fitness, something you just spoke about. Let's take a look.
Hi, Portia. My name is Brianna Simone. I'm from Pontiac, Michigan. I recently gained 40 pounds and I turn 30 next month. So I'm trying to get this weight up off me and unbig my back. I've been in the gym, but life be lifing sometimes. And so it's hard to kind of stay consistent when being on the go. So my question is, how do I stay consistent?
That's the big one. The C word, consistency.
Yes.
It's tricky, but it's a must, right?
And that is the key. And I'm so happy that this is coming at the beginning of the year because it's going to work for everybody. Consistency is key. I tell my clients, your greatest success is how you use your time. We all have 24 hours.
Right.
So really, because it seems as if she already has the concept. Right. She knows that she needs to move her body, which is important.
Yeah.
She knows that she has to eat better. She just has to consistently do those things. That's going to help
and make
her
a decision that this is what you're going to do,
Yeah.
as opposed to
Yeah.
doing sometimes what's
Yeah.
easier or quicker or
Yes.
stopping
Yes.
and getting something that wasn't on the meal
Yeah.
plan for the day,
Yeah.
right?
It doesn't matter how much we think about it. If we're not doing it, it's not changing. 40 pounds, she'll be able to lose it when she eats better, when she sleeps better, when she
Yeah.
moves her body,
That's
when she
true.
manages stress, all those things.
It's all a
come in.
domino
Yeah.
effect. It
Yeah.
really, really is, in a wonderful way. All right, Portia viewer Janae from Atlanta sent us this video question.
Healthy eating can be expensive. What can I do to eat better?
You said start with a salad. What else can we
Yes.
do?
No, I really want to emphasize on the point she made. Healthy eating is truly expensive.
It is.
And it does take effort. However, it's not as expensive as when we get sick. And that's the
true.
truth. So it's an investment. However, just make a list, because a lot of time we splurge where it's not necessary. When I came to this country, I'm telling you, I would go for months. I would not eat meat because I just couldn't afford it. I would eat beans and I'll eat rice because, I mean, vegetables, plants are cheaper than the other stuff. So just make sure you are using your money where you put your money where you get the most for your buck.
Right. And the truth is, we spend money on the things that we think are really, really important. And sometimes it really is just about a shift in and valuing ourselves, right? We spend money on things on the outside, but putting what on the inside is also going to be important.
It could be a cup of coffee that you're splurging on, instead where you could put that money
on the produce side.
Yes.
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 Great advice. I love it. I love it. All right. Don't go anywhere. Agatha is going to meet us at the cooktop, whipping up something that is light and tasty. It's a dish from her cookbook. And yes, she promises it is going to be filling as well. We're going to try it when we return. We'll be right back.